After you take all of the data, what you want to do with the data, you take all their addresses and you can now hand this over to a salesman. I've downloaded all the street addresses. And what I've done is I've plugged this in. Now, this is earlier from my file of people that have Googled the word gutters, gutter protection. Also, it's tailored to take info of people that are bouncing around from website to website regarding gutters. And now we have everybody put on a map. Imagine taking a 25-year-old and saying, I want you to go door to door and knock on a door until you sell something, versus telling a 25-year-old, these 30 people right here want your product. I want you to call them at 8 a.m. in the morning, and I want you to email all of them throughout the day. And then 4 o'clock, I want you to go to every single one of these houses. And by 7 o'clock, you should be done here on Monday. Tuesday, you should be done here. Wednesday, you should have all of these cleared up. And by Monday, one of these 10 people will have a bot on Monday. Tuesday, one of these 10 people will have a bot. And it's every single day. This is your leads. This is your job. Instead of telling a salesman just go door to door and once every 30 days just trip over, finally you get somebody. Now we have the people that are already wanting it. I no longer have to go door to door. I can get in my car and I can just go right here and I can go, okay, I'm going to Falcon West today. I need to hit these houses. So what am I going to do? Am I going to go to this house and this house only? Or am I going to park my car right here and I'm going to walk right about here? And I might go to this guy's house, but then I'm going to walk back to my car. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to drive somewhere, right? We're just skipping it. We're going to drive right here. And now what I'm going to do, I might park my car here and I'm going to knock on these 10 houses and then go back in my car, drive here, knock on these 6 houses, boom, I'm done. Back in my car. And this is how we do this shit. Instead of going door to door, we're targeting these people. I want these 2 people. And I'm going to knock on door to door. I don't want to drive to their house, park in their front yard, and then walk up to them. That's too much. Park right here. Knock on all 3 doors. Okay, that was cool. And then we're on to the next neighborhood. So these right here are people that have Googled in the last 7 days. I want gutters, gutter protection. Notice, guys, I've sold a lot of gutters in my life. Isn't it magical? I spent 7 years selling gutters over here and telling my manager, why is the other salesman always over here? It is just painful to see. I got to be honest with you, this is so painful to know that I spent 7 years on the east side of Austin. Golly. These people over here want gutters. These people don't. I'm shocked these people here, it's not heavier here. That's right here. Imagine this. You know how easy I could go knock on these 7 doors right here and get 1 sale? At an average price of $3,300 with a 20% commission, making $500, $600. I could go right here to these 8 doors and pick up a gutter sell and make a couple $100 right now. No, imagine these dots are people that want windows. These are $2 million, $3 million homes. These are 40 windows each. And they have been Googling, I want my windows replaced. We have their cell phone. We have their email. We know where they work. We know their gender. We know their income. We know their net worth. We can walk up to their house and tell them, I know you want windows, don't you? That's why you created the dating website and said you're single. You want to date me, don't you? No, you can't do that, Noe. We can't do it that way. Oh, y'all are leaving me by myself too much. James, what's happening?
Just listening.
Isn't it torture listening to me? It's
Hey,
awful.
Tim, I have a question for you.
Thank God somebody does.
So with my funding, with the 0% funding and all of that stuff, right? How would I go about marketing to people who were inquiring about it, other than just like using their emails and stuff in like marketing campaigns or to target for like Facebook ads and
So
stuff?
in the neurolinguistics and the idea, the art of sales, you don't want to sell them. You want them to sell themselves. You never want it to be your idea. You want it to be their idea. So how do we take this info and make it their idea? We just mistakenly happen to come across them. Hey, I'm knocking door to door in your neighborhood. I didn't drive to Jollyville to knock on 50 doors. Or I didn't drive to Jollyville to knock on your door. I drove to Jollyville because I'm knocking on every door. So this person's gonna see you. Like you want to park right here on the side of the street, knock and walk around, and then just run around and then get up in your car and run away. And then we want to take their email and email them and just let them know, hey, Austin Homeowners, we're the largest window company in the country here in the city. Here's our LinkedIn. Here's our Facebook. Here's a YouTube. Here's our work. We just did a local job over here on Yellow Oak Street, right? We can tell these 3 people. I can tell these three people right here. Hey, I did a house on Yellow Oak Street right there a few months ago. If you want to go look at it, go look at it. I promise you, 8601 has the best looking gutters on the entire street. Go look at those gutters on 8601 Yellow Oak Street. If you want gutters, call me. And these three people are gonna be like, wow, that's weird. I was just Googling gutters. Let me tell you something, guys. I work for the largest gutter company in the country. We actually, in 2015, signed up with a marketing agreement company that used, get this, I kid you not, a technology that spied on people's iPhones. And it's only with iPhones, not with Samsung, but with iPhones, we knew if they were talking about gutters in their home. Only with iPhone, not with Samsung. But if they were on an iPhone mentioning gutters, we knew it. And we would be able to pick up on it and blast them with marketing. And people would go, it was so weird. We were talking about gutters while we were sitting there at kitchen. We were eating our food. And then all of a sudden, I logged on to Facebook and there was an ad for y'all. And we just figured y'all were the gutter company for us. And it was meant to be. These people are weird. People will take signs. If you market to them, they'll think you're the company for them. So it's all about marketing, 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 marketing. If you've ever taken any kind of business course, they tell you all the time, you have to market the ever living daylights out of these people 10 times, 7 times, 10 times, over and over and over again. It's like politics. The CIA did a report. They actually took people and they took something and they determined that on the 17th time somebody hears something that they know is not true, on the 17th time, more than half the population will begin to believe it's true and will argue against people, even if they knew the argument was wrong beforehand. So it's like they could witness something on a video and say, person A punched person B. Then you take them and you tell them 17 different times and you show them 17 different points of contact that person B was the first person that punched person A. Then you ask them a test later and you ask them 10 different questions and you'd be like, hey, remember earlier, person B punched person A, or did person A punch person B? More than half the time, they will say that the person B punched him, even though they witnessed the video of it. So all it takes is just to get them marketed 17 times and tell them, we are a window replacement company for Austin, Texas. And after they've seen your ad 17 times, if they go, hey, my neighbor needs their windows replaced, and their neighbor goes, hey, who should I call? My neighbor's need replaced. They're going to go, oh, you should call ABC Windows because I saw their ad 17 times. Trust me, guys, it's science. The CIA proved it. Can't argue with the CIA. They know what they're doing. All right, that's all I got for you guys here tonight. If you get their data and if you market to them, they will call you. What you do after they call you, though, is another thing. Just because you find them on the dating app, just because you get them to go out on a date with you, doesn't mean you're going to get much farther than going on a date, guys. You've still got to know what you're doing on the date, and there's still a lot of work to do after that. Hope I motivated you guys a little bit tonight. I'm doing my best here. Hopefully somebody, somewhere, maybe.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Tim. God bless you.
All righty. Awesome. Thank you. We'll get this chopped up. I'll make it spliced up. This hour-long video will be put into a 7-minute video, and it'll look like we're a bunch of badasses that halfway know what we're doing, maybe possibly.
Yeah,
All right,
thanks, guys. Thanks,
Good night.
Tim. Good night.
You guys let me know if I can do anything for you. I'll
Yeah.
be here till the end of the world.
You'll be here till the end.
Joseph, you still there?